Hey there, it's Ash, and just sending over a Loom audit of this page, so Sunshine Rituals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just assume a few things. First of all, that most of your traffic is going to come from mobile, so most people are going to see your page from the view of the mobile when they land on there. So that's why I'm going to do this most of this report in mobile view, just so I can see what most people are actually experiencing. First thing I can see with the hero section, I think this is quite nice. Welcome to your new holistics sun care from the earth for the sun soaked. Okay, embracing the power of plants to heal and protect. Okay, interesting. So new holistic sun care. So one thing I would say about this image is we're not actually seeing the product in here. I think this image of the person is cool, but what I would say is if there is a photo that we could have where we could see the product maybe being applied to someone, or like we could have the product in the frame or something like that, just so that we can actually see what the product is. I think that would be even more powerful than just having this. Because, for example, when people are looking at this, you know, we just want to basically have it so that the image at the first glance, people can actually see what the product is straight away when they land on the page and kind of know, even from the image, what your actual product does. Um, so we have sun care, new holistic sun care, embracing the power of plants to heal and protect. Okay, that is cool. What I would say with this headline is maybe we could even do a variation where we talk about like what their end goal is and how it embraces, like, this is cool, like embraces the power of plants, but like what is the main benefit of this? I mean, it sounds cool, like we're embracing the power of plants, but maybe if we can talk about how it's far more natural for um, for people to like use the nutrients that you're getting for your plant within your product on your skin rather than chemicals which can damage your skin. So maybe that could be a stronger angle that we talk about. So we could talk about here in the sub headline, we could say something, your headline could be like, the most natural, sun care formula or something like that to prevent against skin pigmentation or skin damage, something along those lines, right? Kind of straight up hitting people with what they don't want to happen or what they're trying to achieve, and then the subheadline we're explaining how our product achieves that. So, for example, this is poor copy, by the way, but I'm just thinking of this in the spot. Like we use, we enrich our products with plant nutrients to for the most natural formula to protect your skin, something like that. And then we can maybe even talk about how it's, totally different to all of those harsh chemicals that all the other products have. That's what I'm just thinking of in a nutshell. Below the fold, I'm just seeing there's quite a lot of text down here. And then I think this is your, is that it? Is that a six? I'm assuming that must be a six. So these are your products, okay? These look really cool. I think your products look amazing. I love this. They look really the packaging looks amazing on them. I love the branding. Just gonna read this. Reef safe labels. Yeah, here we go. Just nourishing the body with nutrient dense whole foods is vital. We recognize the feeding your skin. Yeah, so this is really strong. Like this here is the main selling point of your product here. You know, um, yeah. So I would even say if we can incorporate this into the here section up here. So talking about how how our products use nutrient dense whole foods. Okay, I'm assuming you're referring to like plants, right, as well here. Just a little confused here because we're saying whole foods. I'm assuming you're kind of relating this to plants, but like talking about how it's where the skin is the largest organ. The narrative is the skin, the largest organ, is absorbing, is really highly absorptive, and so if you're injecting harsh nutrients into there, you're just going to damage your skin, damage your body, and it's not going to give you the lasting results that you're looking for. And so this is a premium product, a premium brand, but we've created this amazing formula where we're using these plants, we're using these amazing ingredients, these natural ingredients to protect your skin, and give you the results you're looking for in the most natural and beneficial way possible. Like that is the whole benefit. So we kind of need to spin up, I think, another version of this headline that could be amazing for a split test for us is to do that as well as a different image of the product. And then of course, going on the series section again, it goes, we could talk about, even some social proof as well, like below the button, like how many customers you have, how many 5-star reviews people have given to you. Maybe you can even include like a quote of one of your customers below, like, blah blah blah, like, this was the most amazing skincare brand. I've gone through like hundreds of skincare products, so this was the only one that I've stuck to. Something along those lines. Like we can find a review that talks about that. So let me go to your bestseller and just try and go to this flow. So I can see if I just want to go through this whole flow to see where people are coming from. So if I click on the shop all, I'm going to this like collection page. What I would say is I think we should definitely do a 2x2 grid here, not one product stacked on top of each other. 2x2 has just been proven over and over again to convert a lot better than a 1x1 grid like this, because people are able to see more products, they're able to scroll faster and get to where they want. Like we're almost like doubling the scroll length for people here. And I think you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've got 7 products. So that if we do a 2x2 grid, it's going to be a really, really short page. So it's going to, I think, be a lot better user experience here. So looking at this, I'm trying to see what your bestseller is. So let's say sort by best selling. And I would recommend having it, sort by this by default. When people click on the shop all button on the homepage, enter in this URL, so that's automatically going to sort by the best selling. And that way people don't have to scroll down to find the one that's most popular. So it seems like the one that's most popular is this Sun Salve, if I'm pronouncing that right. So let's have a look at this. So again, your product branding is beautiful. I think this is amazing. I love the model shots you have as well, and the kind of the graininess of this photo. The branding I think, is really, really nice. A lot of text going on here, but I like the fact that you've got the add to cart quite high, so it's right underneath here. This 6 is kind of troubling me. I'm not sure if it actually is looking like that on the live page, but that doesn't even look like a 6. It looks like a B. So I'm just a little bit weirded out by that. Maybe just use a clearer font for the price. And then we can just pull in a review like this for the homepage, something like this. Like this is my favorite. Like something like this, we just like to take a little snapshot out of this. Like the ingredients are excellent and the smell is amazing. I get asked all the time where I got this salve from because of the amazing scent or something like that. Yeah, like something like this is really powerful. I've tried all sorts of quote unquote natural sunscreen, but this formulation is by far my favorite. Not only are the ingredients all natural, but the product works and feels amazing. Highly, highly recommend. Like this is super powerful, and adding that to the homepage underneath the button or something like that could really, really compel people. Because again, it's like you're not vouching for your brand, you're getting someone else, like a customer, talk about your brand. And I think reviews used in this way can be really, really powerful. One thing I'd also recommend, I don't want to go off on a massive tangent on this. Actually, let me check out this video. Okay. The only thing I was going to say, it's a shame in these videos that you don't actually show the product, like someone holding it up and looking at it. The only thing I'm going to say is like people, you'd be surprised, like people are really skeptical these days, even with photos like this. They probably think, oh, did this person just get it like this photo on Shutterstock or something like that? Whereas if you had the product in the actual photo with the model putting it on their face, it looks a lot more convincing, if that makes sense. It's not a massive thing, but it just goes, it's these small things I think just stack up. So saying that, I would maybe try out doing a test where you could add maybe this image to the homepage and check that out, and see how well that does. All right, I'd be interested to see what your photography is that we could look at and see which images that we could use for the homepage. This is a lot of text here. Maybe we could try and even condense this down into something shorter. Just highlight the main things that really are important to people. And how we're going to really know that is actually by looking at the reviews and seeing what people mention here. We can see from this last review down here, people just want something that's authentic, and even just calling out the fact that I'm sure this resonates with a lot of people. Maybe we'd have to do research on this, but I even know for myself, there's so many quote unquote natural skincare and sunscreen brands out there, but which ones are really authentic, and which ones actually prove that they're authentic. And I think your brand could really stand out by just showing the fact that not only your customers vouch for you, but you have all of this science behind your skincare, and this is the ingredients that we use, and really dial into that and show people, hey, we are the authentic natural sunscreen brand, if that makes sense. It could be really powerful. Key benefits. So this is cool. I'd also be interested to see if we could even bring some of this copy and benefit points into the actual order form and optimize these imagery as well, like Amazon style, but obviously do it in a way that's very authentic to your brand. Okay, so we're on the product page, and then people go into the cart. Let's check out this. And then we're saying spend X amount more, we get free shipping, but we're not actually offering any more products in the cart. So this is definitely a low-hanging fruit that we could add here by just showing the different products for people to add right below here in the cart. So that, okay, I'm only like $10 away or something like that for free shipping. Let me just get this, and I can just quickly add it into the cart, and boom, there we go. So that's what I would say. And one other thing I was interested in suggesting to you guys is you have, let's say, these 7 products here. What about doing a bundle with all of them in one bundle and calling it like you could even call it the Sunshine Ritual Box or something like that, and give them a little bit of a discount if they buy all of your products in one bundle. I'm sure customers would really resonate with that if you could have it in a lovely little basket or in a little box, and then you also explain the whole routine that this is for. This is your skin mist, you use it in XYZ occasions, and you apply it. This is how you apply it. Then you use the sun paste for all of these different things, and you use the skin oil in this occasion. You use the sun salve here. You kind of get what I'm saying. So you have like a whole routine behind it. I think that would certainly increase your AOV, which is obviously going to help you scale a lot faster. It's also going to be a lot more value to customers that they can have the essential routine all in one package at a slightly discounted price. So they're getting a lot more value from that, you know? And then on that page that we could obviously educate them more on the whole benefits of your product and what that routine is and how easy it is for them to maintain that routine. And there's tons of really cool different angles that I can see that you're targeting here. It'd be interesting to see what are like the top 3 or 4 main ones that we could really just nail into and talk about and really dive into and see, okay, like for example, like heal sunspotting. Okay, how your ingredients like specifically heal this, and what products heal this, you know what I mean? And talking about that, getting kind of into the more of the science side of it, which I don't think is really covered here as much unless I've missed it. Okay, you offer free shipping for all orders of 99. And like this could be another cool thing is like if we can create a bundle for you guys that's over $99 or is around that threshold, then we can offer free shipping with it as well. And there you go. It's already we're kind of stacking up the value. And then we can even have a little disclaimer below, you get, if you don't like it, send it back in 30 days. We'll give you a full refund, which is cool. This is nice. You also donate to the forest. I think that's definitely echoes through with all your branding and your packaging. It's very sustainability orientated, which is awesome. Breaking the norm. Yeah, like I can see there's tons of thought that's gone into your product and there's so much good information here, but I just know that not many people are going to click through and read this. So the job is how can we take the information that's on this page, extract the core bits of it that are really relevant to people and really compelling, and then put them on the places on your site that are most likely to help people make the right choice for them, So for example, how can we tie that into maybe the headline if it's relevant there? How can we tie some of that information on that page into the product page? How can we maybe Maybe even like have a little banner up here on the collection page and do some educating there if that's relevant. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? So I just think there's a combination of different things. Of course, there's a lot of UI UX things that I covered here, but really I'm more focused on how can we educate people more on your product. Because I think if I'm coming to this website, I really don't want to have to do a lot of digging and reading to understand what your product does, and why it's different. It should be very, very clear, how it separates from the rest. And I think AG1 do a great job at this. Athletic Greens, if I go into them, like something like this is like really powerful. Like even you can just see like 75 high quality ingredients in one simple scoop, so you can instantly see what their main benefit is. They're really just targeting convenience is what they're doing. So they're kind of breaking down this complicated thing, which is all gut health and nutrition, which is like this hot topic nowadays, and they're giving people like a really simple process and package to kind of get their nutrients every single day. So that's where AG1 come in, and that's their main selling point. For you guys, I think the main selling point for you, and obviously we'd have to look at the research into this, but it seems like the main selling point is you guys are just very authentic compared to everyone else. You're using more premium ingredients, and we need to kind of just dial into that and explain that straight away. So instead of kind of going in and talking about your new holistic sun care, I think we should just talk about, okay, how is this the best superior ingredients, and what is the impact of that going to be on your skin? Well, you're going to get better quality skin that's going to be a lifelong benefit for you. So that's kind of the benefits that I'm talking about, the angle that I would go on here for the CRO side of things. I just checked out your cart, your navigation menu here. I don't think this is too bad, but I'm looking at all rituals here. I definitely think there's a missed opportunity with not having any bundles or quote unquote rituals here. Because even when I look here and I say all rituals, um, when I'm thinking of a ritual, I'm thinking of having two or three more products, and creating a routine out of it. And then you have sun care rituals. So I think maybe the categorization of the products could be a little bit better. You have some educating on this one, but this sun care collection, I'm not sure how people are normally getting to this page, because I'm just going to a shop all page. And then when I get onto the shop all page, there's no real way for me on mobile to get there unless I click here, click to here, and then click here. So I'm almost more inclined to think that we should just simplify it on mobile and just have one collection page, and then just give the option for people to filter it by have like a simpler filter here, like filter by only sun care products and then maybe all products or something like that. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Or we could filter it by bundles and filter it by all products, if that makes sense. We could have even like two CTAs on here, one main one in white, and then maybe a small one underneath that says shop bundles or something like that. Could be a cool idea to test. So there we go. I know it's dragged on for a little bit longer here, but hopefully there's some things in here that resonate with you. And of course, happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks.